Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing chat spat, and I have something like really serious I want to talk to you guys about that is kind of a huge problem. And I shouldn't say kind of, because it is. It's a huge problem, and I want to talk to you guys about it. And I know that as viewers you probably see it, you know, and what can you do? So it's something that's not really talked about too much. I want to talk about it. As usual, I want to talk about it. So if you want to see what we're going to be talking about, just sit tight. So like I told you guys in my Monday video, if you haven't watched that, please head over and watch that, you guys. I have like 4 subscription boxes, a whole bunch of beauty PR. I have so much that I showed you in that video. So go check it out and leave me a comment and let me know what you want to see me review or use in a Get Ready With Me. That would be extremely helpful. I will also leave that link down below for you guys if you missed it. But today, you guys, I had a lot of things I wanted to talk about, and then something happened, and now I want to talk about this. And as you see in the title, what this is bigger YouTubers stealing smaller YouTubers' content or ideas, you know, anything that they see on any of these people's social medias, and then making videos, making their own content, and laying claim to those ideas and that content. And I actually had this happen to me recently. I kind of vented about it on Twitter and Snapchat because it kind of hurts. It's very frustrating, and it's just a shame. And I didn't say who it was or anything like that because it just does not matter. There's nothing you can do. What are you going to do? Go up against someone who has 300,000 subscribers and have them attack you and then have people call you negative for calling someone out on this? A lot of people are like, what does it matter? It could be a coincidence. Like, no one's going to actually take the blame for that. They're all going to just be like, oh, it was a coincidence. There's a lot of those that happen here on YouTube. A lot of coincidences. So, you know, it's just too easy to lie about it and then make the person who got wronged be in the wrong, and I'm just not playing that bullshit anymore. But so it did recently happen to me with a dupe that I found, and someone made a video claiming that they had found it, and it is a coincidence, I guess. But this is the point of this video, you guys, is that I see this happen all the time. I saw this happen before I was a YouTuber, and I didn't know. I thought maybe they were friends or something like that. But people stealing smaller YouTubers' content and making it their own and not giving credit to these smaller YouTubers. I've had it actually happen to me twice, but recently was with a dupe that I was very excited about sharing, and I hadn't seen anybody else talk about at all. And then in the past, it was Get Ready With Me or makeup tutorial looks that I had done. I would do them, and then literally like 2 days later, a bigger YouTuber would do them. You know, and then I actually have people that come back to my channel, my tutorial, and say that I stole it from that bigger YouTuber. So it's really wrong, and it happens all the time. I see with all of these challenges going on, I see smaller YouTubers that are actually creating the challenge, not getting credit, and then bigger YouTubers are doing these challenges and not giving credit to the people who actually did them. I think that really the whole 100 layers of stuff, that smaller YouTuber was given credit for that, which was really nice to see, because a lot of you guys, the viewers, wouldn't let those bigger YouTubers do that and get away with it. They're like, oh, no. I think it was Nail Polish Mountain or something Mountain. That girl was the one that made it originally, and they're like, she did it, don't take credit. So a lot of people were giving her credit and made sure to do that. But with a lot of other things, you guys, they don't give credit for doing it. And I mean, it's not just big YouTubers against small. I mean, smaller YouTubers do it to bigger YouTubers, but, you know, they don't get away with it because they have such a big audience that people are like, no, I saw so-and-so do that, you know? Smaller YouTubers do it to other smaller YouTubers. It happens all around the board, and it's bullshit. I think with the children's makeup challenge, the person who originally created that was not given credit by more than maybe 1 or 2 of the bigger YouTubers, and it's not right. It's so hard to make original content here on YouTube, and it's not fair when a smaller YouTuber who deserves that shout out for doing something original doesn't get it, because of the beauty community being so saturated, you guys, it's really hard to grow. It's really hard to get your channel to grow, to get recognized for the things that you do, to be original and unique. It's so hard to do that. And one of the biggest ways to do that is being shouted out by a bigger YouTuber for something that you've done. You know, if they love your channel or if they want to do something that you created, the giving credit is huge for a lot of people, especially when they do something unique. They find something new and original to them. They do it first. It's respect. You know, it's not a law. It's not like a rule. It's respect. It's kind of one of those silent respect things that just doesn't happen enough. I see this kind of thing happening in the drama channels as well, or news channels. You know, I know a lot of drama channels don't like to be considered drama channels. They're more news channels. I see them basically one and the same, because news is usually drama or we don't want to hear it, you know, so it's one and the same. I don't find it a negative thing whatsoever. I just don't. But a lot of them feed off each other for the news, you know, so a lot of people are stealing a lot of other people's content and then uploading it like they found it, and it's just a problem. It destroys original, unique, small channels. It makes it so they can't grow. They don't get credit for the things that they do. They don't get known, and they stay small and hidden where no one can find them, and it's not fair. And I know that a lot of you have probably seen this happen. You know, you see a smaller channel, they come out, they do something new and fresh, you've never seen it, or they find something new and fresh and you've never seen it, and then a couple days later all of these bigger YouTubers are doing it, talking about it, using it, you know, and it's like, but that person did it, so where is their channel in your description box? Where is the shout out for them, you know? And I think that a lot of this is because bigger YouTubers are all YouTubers alike, you know, but bigger YouTubers, they've done everything. They've been here for a while. They've done everything there is to do. Everything is played out, and they don't really have to think about being creative and unique and original because they're already huge. They have nothing to lose and just more to gain, you know? So smaller YouTubers have to work their ass off constantly doing something that's so outrageous or crazy or entertaining or fun or original to be seen, to grow, you know, to be known for something, to get seen, and just, you know, I'm just kind of repeating myself here, but you get the point that, you know, we have to constantly be trying to do something to get recognized for, to grow, you know, and to be seen. And so bigger YouTubers see this, and it's very easy for them to be like, oh, well, that was just one person who did it, so I can just do it and say I did it, you know, like I came up with it. It's just a coincidence that that person did it first. Now, there are a lot of big YouTubers who don't do this. They'll give credit, you know, they'll say I found this by so-and-so, and I absolutely love those people, because those people are the people who have the power to really help the smaller channels grow with the ones that deserve it, you know, the ones that they are taking stuff from. And I think it's respectful, and I think it says a lot more about the bigger YouTuber or the person that's doing it than it does the person who created it. And I mean, I lose a lot of respect for YouTubers that I see do this, and I've seen it with smaller channels, I've seen it with bigger channels, you know. If you take someone's content, you know, they have a series video, and you literally steal the whole idea, you know, the title, how it works, how they edit, everything, and you don't give them credit, you're basically publicly putting it out there that you, one, have no uniqueness, no originality, no brains, and you're a thief. And that's how I look at it. Like, you are a thief if you do that kind of stuff, and I have zero respect for you, like zero respect for you. And I think that because it's so hard to grow here on YouTube, when a bigger YouTuber who is already millions of subscribers, or, you know, even just 500 and up, 500,000 and up, if you're stealing someone's light when it's so hard to find something so unique here on YouTube, so original, you're an asshole. You're an asshole, like a straight up asshole. Like, that is just such a low down, dirty fucking thing to do, and it really makes me mad, and I am seeing it more and more here on YouTube. Now, how do we stop this? Because smaller creators, we can't go up against bigger YouTubers like this, even if we were right. It can always just be a coincidence, you know? So the people that have the power here to correct these kinds of things are you guys, the viewers. You guys are the ones that can stand up and be like, no, I saw so-and-so do that or say that, you know, whenever they did it. And be like, they did it before you. Because even if it is a coincidence, a lot of the times that coincidence is happening because that YouTuber is too lazy to actually do the research to see who did it first. You know, so laziness, coincidence, thief, Take your pick. Either way, it's wrong. It's incredibly wrong. And the only people that have the power here to do anything about it is the viewers. Calling out these YouTubers. You know, every time you see it and being like, no, this person did it first. And then, because there's so many of you that just read the comments on videos. You know, you go straight to the comments and you read it. When people start seeing that in the comments, then they will go to that person's channel to see. You know, and then you're driving the traffic. That person's getting the credit. Maybe not as much as if the actual YouTuber said it, but they're still getting some recognition for what they did. They're getting some credit for what they did because it's very hard to be original. And this is just irritating me so much. It's irritating me so much. Like, if I do something that someone has done before, I always give credit for it. Always. Always. I always say so-and-so inspired me, you know, and I never really try to steal the whole thing from someone, you know, because I feel like that's stealing. I don't care if you give credit or not. Like, the whole concept or title of a video is wrong. I always try to put my own twist on everything to make it unique and original, and that is quite easy to do since we're all individuals. We're all unique. We can put our own personality into anything and make it unique. So it's laziness and it's rude. So I'm asking you guys as viewers and as friends, if you see this shit going on, call them out on it. Do not let this happen anymore. You don't have to be rude or nasty or mean about it or disrespectful. You can do it in a very respectful way. But you guys have the power to stop this because a smaller YouTuber cannot and will not go up against a huge YouTuber because that does the exact opposite of what that person deserves. It makes them a mean and dramatic and rude person, and all of those like followers, their millions of followers, will attack this person and destroy their channel when in fact all they deserve is the recognition and the credit for something awesome they did. So if you guys see this happening, stop it. You know, message that person privately and be like, look, so-and-so did that first, and since you're a bigger YouTuber, I don't think that's fair. You know, or comment and be like, oh yeah, I saw so-and-so do this before you. You know, like, just do something. Don't let it happen, because this is one of the most unseen, untalked about, horrible things that are happening on YouTube that are screwing over people who are working so hard to be unique and original and grow their channel on here. So many smaller channels are not being found, are not being seen, and they're so much more entertaining. They're so much more fun. They're so much more honest about everything than a lot of these bigger YouTubers are, you guys, and they deserve the credit. They deserve to be found. And I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about the other things that I've seen happen here with drama channels, news channels, beauty channels, with every community. People steal other people's content. And it's the viewers who have the power here to stop that kind of thing. Because you can't call another YouTuber out because you're negative and ugly then. You can't, you know, do something like that without destroying your own channel, especially if it's to a bigger YouTuber. Like, nobody wants to do that because then you get death threats, you get harassed, you get dislikes like a motherfucker on your video, you get trolls and haters galore that never leave you alone after that, just for something that you were actually in the right about. You get beat down for standing up here on YouTube, and that's a fact, and that's something that I personally know. So that's all I wanted to talk about in this chat spat, you guys. That's literally my issue right now, and that's what I want to put out into the universe, into the YouTube universe right now, is that's what I want to put out. Don't be a liar. Don't be a thief. Don't let that kind of stuff happening. It's like seeing someone get bullied at school and just walking right by it. Don't do that shit. It's not right. It's not fair. And in this instance, you guys are the ones that have the power here because the YouTuber just gets screwed over and there's nothing they can do. And when it happens by someone you look up to or that inspires you or that you hope to be like one day, it's crushing. It's crushing, and it makes you lose faith in YouTube, and nobody deserves that. So leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Have you seen this happen? In what community? You know, like, have you been a victim of this kind of stuff? I want to know what you guys think about this issue down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.